Morning, Debbie. This is just for you. I heard about Ollie, and I'm sorry. I don't know. There's probably nothing I can really say. I've not had loss of a spouse. I've lost my mom and my dad. I just want to. I'm going to cry. It's interesting. All I can think to say is, when my mom was passing away, and I don't know if I've ever told you the story, that I came to church, and Miss Dot and Jane are sitting here. And I remember she was on dialysis, and they were going to pull the plug. And I remember when I came to church that morning, the first thing I told Miss Dot, I said, "You make it a phone call." And I sat in the back of the pew. And Miss Dot, that phone literally rang about 50 times that morning. And I've never heard the phone ring in church before. And maybe that's because I was 12 rows further in. But that morning I heard that phone ring, a bunch. And of course I'm sitting there trying to pay attention. And I think Pastor Davis is Pastor Tom. Trying to pay attention to the sermon to keep my mind off of it. And every time the phone would ring, I was like, oh. So then 30 seconds, a minute later, I'm like, oh, must not have been it. And then I go to my grandparents, and I did that every week. They lived down the street, went down there and had dinner every lunch every Sunday after church. That was kind of my family thing. And my aunt came. She rarely came. So as soon as she walked in the door, I remember laying on the couch, because me and my grandfather would watch baseball, football, or racing, or whatever was on. And I just rolled over. So now I'm facing the back of the couch and not the front of the couch, and knowing what my aunt was going to say. And we still had Sunday night service at that time, and this would be the first time I can truly understand what a peace that surpasses understanding that God talks about, Debbie, that I couldn't relate to then, because I came to church, and it was weird. I remember standing on the step, and I don't think I rarely did that. And I kind of greeted everybody coming in. I was like, "How you doing?" And they're like, "How you doing?" I said, "Weird. I'm kind of fine." And I don't know. It had to be that peace that got me through most days. It had to have been God, and I know God will do the same for you. But it's interesting. The things that will come up, even today. I look at the wrinkles on my hands, remind me of my dad. Certain things remind me of my mom. So even with the peace that surpasses all understanding, Debbie, I'll say, it's never going to be easy. And there's always going to be things that remind us of our loved ones. The thing that got me and the thing that blessed me the most was I knew where they were going. And Jane was telling us a story of her mom and dad and things that happened there when they passed away. But she said something that's very profound. She says she knew they were in heaven, and the way she got through it, she says that they got rescued from the turmoil and the things that was going on in our fleshly tent that we've talked about in class. So again, I know there's nothing I can say other than, I'm here. You can text me and call, and once I figure out how to send this to you, I don't know if it'll get to you before or after I text or call you. So we as a class, we as the church up here, just wanted to say we're sorry to hear that, and we're here for you. And we know you're going to lean on God, and He'll take care of you. Because He took care of me. So I know He'll take care of you, and I know He's took care of others. So just continue to lean on Him, because you are a bright, shining light in this dark world, and God's not done with you. We'll see you, Debbie. God bless.